Hey everyone, so today I'm gonna tell you a story, specifically a story that happened to me probably like 20 minutes ago. So my mom and I, we ended up going to Lidl, do some grocery shopping for the entire family. We bought some food, and as we were walking back home, I see this woman, okay, with a box mover, like those trolley mover things that you put boxes on and then you can wheel them around. I saw her with that, but on it, there were like 3 bags of soil. So I found out that box mover thing is actually called a dolly, believe it or not. Anywho, like I said, on this dolly, there was 3 bags of soil, and it wasn't about the fact that she was using that to carry stuff. It was more so about the fact that she decided to choose to use the middle of the road to push her bags of soil on this dolly around. Like, majority of people, I'd imagine, would, choose the safer option, which is using the pavement that is genuinely designed for pedestrians, for humans, for dogs. But no, this woman decided with her dolly and her bags of soil that she would become one with vehicles, cars, bikes, whatever you may think, and decide to push it around in the middle of the road. She was even going left and right, she was weaving, and the thing is, I know that she could definitely use her eyes and see where to push the dolly upwards, because you know how sometimes you get like those dips in like the pavement, in the middle of like the pavement, and it leads you into the road. You know what I mean? Basically like this, apart from there is no like this bumpy thing here, where like the pavement and the road basically is like smooth transition together. And the reason how I know how she recognizes like these things is because I was obviously watching her and praying that she will not be run over by a car, because that would not be good. I watched this woman go from a bike lane to the right side of the road, back to the bike lane, and then into the middle of the road. Even during intersections, she acted as if she was a car. It was so confusing, and yet no one beeped at her for whatever reason. I don't know why. That was rather surprising. But either way, I did watch her basically pull the trolley up a like pavement thing like this, and then going through her like house gate. So she definitely knows what these things are, that's for sure. Despite her knowing what they are, she just didn't use them. Because bear in mind, while she was walking and dragging this thing along with her in the middle of the road, there was like maybe, I don't know, like 3 different times in which these things became like visible, like they appeared. And yet all of those times she avoided them until she got basically right in front of her house, which was an interesting decision, to say the least. I definitely would not risk my life for those 3 bags of soil. However, it is what it is. Like, when I first saw this, I even told my mom, I'm like, Mom, why is she doing that? She could just drag it up, onto the pavement so that she will not be getting hit by the car unless that driver is incompetent. And my mom was like, oh, maybe she's, because, and then my mom was like, oh, she has white hairs, maybe she's, her brain, decided to pause, having a brain fart of what to do in that moment. And I'm like, sure, I guess. But yeah, that was interesting. I did not think I would be seeing that today. Comment down below, what's the oddest thing that you've seen a pedestrian do, like randomly out the blue?